Most people are stuck in middle-class environments that they are unable to escape, for a variety of reasons. Here, we are going to view a top 10 list of the errors made most frequently by middle-class individuals that prevent them from rising economically. In that list, living for others comes in at number 1. We get into the trap of taking a loan, for home or personal for a longer term, once we land a job, out of social responsibility, or to impress others. It will keep you for an extended period of time, in the middle class. One of the main causes of this is poor financial literacy. Financial planning isn't taught anywhere in our educational system. If you don't have enough money saved up for a down payment, and won't be able to pay off your mortgage quickly, don't choose any loan. The second item is spending for prenup. In India, as in other societies, we always look forward to the grandiose wedding celebration. Young individuals are compelled to accept large personal loans, with high interest rates, for the same reason. Along with this, they will remain in the middle class for a very long period. Any such events must be planned simply and affordably. Such was the situation with Ratan Tata's brother's son, who wed with just a few people in presence. I firmly believe that we overspend on marriages. Number 3 is financial responsibility of others. In any nuclear family in India, the elder member is the one who is responsible for looking after their younger siblings' finances. It will result in a permanent middle-class position. In this case, you can be held accountable for their academic performance but not for their marriages and fashion choices. For these things, they must earn a living for themselves. Spending a lot on luxury trips is number 4. Not that you shouldn't travel, everyone needs to experience different places in order to break up their routine and reduce stress. This can increase productivity at work. However, there is no need for you to make travel plans abroad or book expensive resort accommodations. You can schedule inexpensive hotels for short-distance journeys across the country. Number 5 is fast-forward fashion. Keeping up with the cutting-edge fashion design is likewise needless. It tends to change more quickly, so you wind up paying more money and not getting as much use out of it because you will always be scrambling to be the next. It would be best to avoid entering that loop and keep away from the rat trap. This solely benefits the manufacturers of fashion, not the buyers. 6th, the majority of middle-class people really wanted to get out of their current circumstances as soon as they could. As a result, individuals invest in assets like cryptocurrency or Ponzi schemes that they don't fully understand. This will result in significant loss. Prior to making an investment, it is always preferable to conduct a thorough examination. There is no quick way to get wealthy. You can only become wealthy via discipline. Number 7 is regularly updating your electronic devices. It is completely pointless. In a few months, your iPhone 13 Pro will become obsolete. It will cost you several lakhs just to demonstrate that you have an updated version. And unless it's absolutely necessary, there's no harm in having a lesser version of the product. The 8th item is automobile expenses. Check the secondary market for information about the identical vehicle before purchasing a brand new one. You might pay far less for the same feature. Additionally, avoid spending money on extras after purchasing a car. For your car worth 10 lakhs, you may spend 30 lakhs. Try not to spend too much money on your hobby. Number 9, avoid being influenced by those in your immediate surroundings who have lavish lifestyles. It doesn't hurt to be surrounded by a small group of kind and generous people, rather than a lavish party-loving clique. Even though it might not sound as appealing, if you support these behaviors, you will find yourself stuck in an endless middle-class cycle. Number 10. Lastly, but just as importantly, unless you absolutely need a thing, there is no reason to purchase it if it is available for less money. Avoid buying anything that requires a lot of care or is on discount. As a general rule, avoid acting on an adrenaline high if you want any product. If you're still not sure you need the product, wait a month or two before buying it so you can be sure to maintain it properly. To sum up, leaving the middle class trap is not as simple as it seems, but it also isn't that hard. The development of our investment skills and discipline are what we should have in order to accomplish the same.
If you feel this content is good, motivate us by subscribing.